Hi guys, Mark Crossfield here, and today I'm talking my top 5 putters that you should think about testing. Now I'm not talking my favourite putter because I've got my choice. I'm talking some of my favourite ideas in putters, ones that I see students kind of benefit from, and also I see people use and kind of really fall in love with the ideas, the looks, those kind of things. Let's share with you some of the go-to putters for 2017 that you should definitely go and try. Let's get stuck in. Right, these are in no particular order. Either one of these 5 or all of these 5 are ones I think you should test. Number 1 for me to talk about today though is Evnroll. Probably not heard about these enough. If you're an online watcher then you've probably heard about them more. So we're getting less ball to face contact in the centre than we are as we move away from the centre. This is trying to do 2 things. It's trying to use some better pace control while at the same time giving you some better distance control. So the less ball to face contact you get, in a theory you could think about the face, you're reducing the strike down to 95%. Just think that way. So if you hit out the middle, you're reducing the strike down to a 95%. Now as you move away from the centre, so the sweet spot of the putter, if you strike the ball toe or heel side, you get more face onto the ball, and this also then keeps that ball moving at 95% in theory. So you lose a bit of power because you're not in the sweet spot, but you're gaining some distance, some ball roll over the fact that you're getting more ball on or more face onto the ball. So they're varying the size of these grooves to try and give you more control. Holding putts, getting that ball closer to the hole, is so much about distance control. And if you can get the most help out of a putter face that you can, then you've got more chances of holding putts on slopes, more chances of getting up and down, or more chances of having those 2 putts. The other thing you get with Evnroll is you get this very high spec and feel from the design. Beautiful straight lines as other models. This is the ER2, which is my favourite out of all of them. It's got a square, straight back, kind of stretched out, almost ping answer shape. Very high quality feel. Lovely sound off the face, which then in turn makes it feel that bit nicer. And again, you're getting that help with the face. Evnroll for me is a company that maybe doesn't get enough presence in the pro shops around, which is why you're not trying it. Seek someone out who's got one. Definitely one to try in your next putter fitting. Very impressed with this company. Very impressed with what they've done with these putters. They feel as good as anything. Very high spec feeling. Right, next putter that you need to go and try in your putter fitting, Ping Sigma G series. So this is the Tide model. Basically 2 fangs. This is the one most people are picking up, I'm finding, and enjoying the most. They like the idea of the 2 fangs, the shape. You also on this putter get variable face pattern, I think Ping are calling it. So same ideas, less face to ball contact in the middle, more as you move away from the middle, trying to keep that strike consistent across the face for your distance control. So I've tried measuring these claims with the face, and to be honest with you, it's very, very hard to measure. I think it's something you would have to look at over a longer period of time, you know, big data set, over kind of a few rounds in a year. What I love about the Sigma G range is it's a very nice feeling off the face, maybe a fraction softer than something like Evnroll. I do like this shape. I like the more bladed shape in this range for me personally, but I do like the straight lines on this. I can understand why lots of people are enjoying this putter. You get these pistol style grips on the new Ping putters as well, which do feel absolutely gorgeous. Some of the best feeling putter grips I've ever kind of felt. Makes a lovely sound, again, really nice feel. Very solid feel off the face. Not quite sure what happened with Ping putters. I mean, they've still got a big presence, but everything was about Ping putters at one point, wasn't it? For me, I've always got Ping putters kicking around, and they're so easy to be tempted back in the bag. Sigma G range, definitely lots of different shapes in this one as well. I do like the feel off the face, and again, that very high quality spec build. Go and give them a try. Number 3 must try putters then has to be Edel. We are talking the masters of custom fit. This is a face balanced putter, so it's very much toe up. Lots of weight more in the heel than the toe to try and give you some better ideas of rotations with the face. The other thing you get with Edel, it's custom fitting like you won't see from nearly any other company. Choose your necks, choose your shaft leans, choose if you have lines, if you not have lines, the colours. You've got this kind of hexagonal, is it? These kind of little, almost like pellets in the face here. Now I've got the E1, which actually custom fits for me, and I'm not sure how this one has never quite made it into my bag, because it is one of my favourite putters I've got out of the many putters that I enjoy kind of picking up through my day here in my office, stroke garden, stroke putting green. The face on the Edel putters feels relatively firm. I love the face balance ideas. It does make me feel like my rotation, so think of rotations of the face, moving like a door opening back to close and then closing the other side on the kind of to a hinge, if you like. Makes perfect sense in my mind. This all black finish, I mean everything about this putter is made to everything that I would specify, and that's the key. You go for an Edel fitting and it will blow your mind how many options they offer. There are thousands of different options when it comes to weights, leans on the face, bends of the neck, paints or no paints, line-up lines, no line-up lines, free line-up lines, whatever you want. The fitting is intensive and probably the best out of any of the companies we're mentioning here with the Edels. Like I say in all my fitting responses to questions I get, it's about having a lesson, and an Edel custom fit is like a lesson. You will learn about how you aim, what you aim better. If I quick hit the second one too soft, you'll learn maybe a bit about your preferences, and that's I think what's so good about this company. Again, go and sort out their Edel kind of specialised fitters around the country. I think there is in the US as well. Look them up, go and get a fitting. You'll be blown away, not only with how good these products are, but how good the fitting is and how much education you get out of it, which for me, thinking of you guys at home and girls getting better, it's only a good thing. Odyssey 2-ball. It's turned into a modern day classic. It's won majors across the world and is still a very popular shape. The Odyssey 2-ball is definitely one you should still go and try. So the new Odyssey 2-ball has the new face on it, micro hinge technology. So basically there's loads of little hinges on the face here which is going to get your ball rolling a bit quicker is what Odyssey is saying. I can't again measure that and see the differences over a season. You might. It's a firmer face than I'm used to with an Odyssey, but still feels okay. This one is black with a slightly different black line in the middle that gives us straight lines, obviously with the two classic ball design, and then this kind of half moon shape as well. It is a modern day classic really, isn't it? For me there's something so kind of organically pleasing with the two balls to the third ball, watching almost the blur of them as you swing the club back and forth, creating a line. It's a classic shape I've never gamed and one I've been very close to. I think I'm quite happy with my putting, so I've never felt like I've had to go to it. Not to say that you have to go to this to help your putting. It's just it came out kind of much later in my golfing career where I was already kind of established of what I liked and didn't within putting. Coach has just gone to this putter, if you watch any of my vlogs as well, and his putting has transformed. A lot to do with the lesson I had, but he is enjoying the shape of the 2-ball. Micro hinge face insert. Like I say, it just feels that little bit firmer. I don't see the benefits of quicker roll earlier. Like again, you might need to do that over a much longer period of time. Definitely one to put on the demo list. Right, and my final one, and no means the least, the TaylorMade Spider. Seeing this on tour from so many golfers. It is becoming a bit of a classic at the same time. Big weights off the back, spaceship kind of shaped putter. If I had any issues with my putting, I would go for this putter straight away. It makes a lot of sense and feels very solid. Feels very, very stable as you swing with those weights so far off the face. We also get the pure roll grooves on the face. No real varying thickness on these grooves. I think it's more that's something that might come in other models. I prefer the one with no line as well. I don't know if that one is called the Tour, like this one is called Tour on the bottom. I've got a separate video talking about lines and no lines. Maybe check that one out. If it's not come, it'll be coming very soon. The TaylorMade Spider, I can see why so many tour players are enjoying this. It does inspire a lot of confidence. I don't know if it's just my mind, but it feels very nice on different parts of the face. I love the way it sits down by the ball. I really like the kind of non-neck on this putter as well. The way the neck has this tiny kind of kink down here, almost like the shaft goes straight into the head. It makes everything feel like it's hugging the ground. It feels very secure down there. It just does make sense in my head. I'm Jason Day, and I always think any putter that's getting so much kind of tour presence has to be tried. You want to see what medicine they're taking, don't you? You want to see if that medicine will work for you. I could so put this in the bag. It is a beautiful, beautiful putter. TaylorMade Spider, tour or non, definitely one to add to the trying list. There we go, my 5 picks for you to go and test this year. 5 very well made putters, a lot of thought gone into them, offering slightly different and similar design ideas. It's about finding that shape, that feel that you want, within a brand or with outside. A putter is one where you'll see lots of players move away from their brand alliances sometimes, because they just want a specific feel. Let me know what would be your preferred shape, what would be your preferred company. Have you heard of all the companies? Post comments down below. Love to hear. As always, hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying the videos. More putting videos coming at you, because it's a bit we all don't really think enough about, isn't it?